Capricorn. Hey, friend. So glad you could join me for your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and get into the messages for you. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, Capricorn. So the Tower, first of all, I am seeing a little bit of fear, a little bit of apprehension. Um, Possible devastation. Oh, goodness. Feeling like there's nothing else, feeling depleted, feeling like the everything around you has cracked, crumbled, and you have nowhere to go at this point in time. Justice. Okay. Okay. So this is telling me, Capricorn, that there's some kind of situation going on with you where there needs to be a decision made. Something legal for some of you. This very well could be tying into the Tower card. But with the Justice, this is about karma and this is about truth. Oh, goodness. Now, come on now. Capricorn, this is something major because we have three major arcana cards back to back to back. Death card is about ending and beginnings and transitions, rebirth, a total changing of things. And with the Tower card and the Death card flanking the Justice card, something has happened in an area where justice has needed to be brought into the equation because some kind of serious changes are taking effect. Some foundations have been shattered and blown right up from underneath some of you Capricorns. Okay. But this is not something to be fearful of or to be angry about or sad about, as change is good. And this may have been something that you needed, this foundation needed to be broken up and busted up. You needed to go through this that you're going through right now. And it has something to do with how someone too has been treating you. Some of you have not been being treated fairly in some capacity with some people or some kind of situation. Okay. All right. So some more messages. These cards fell. And I'm looking out my window, and these gray clouds just came out of nowhere. So it looks like it's gonna be a bad storm any second. So it's just, yeah, Capricorn, you guys could definitely be going through some stormy times right now, some stormy weather. Definitely a change. But this change is good because, as you can see, there's a flower that is growing out of the skull. Okay? So, whatever is happening, don't fret. Okay. This flew out. King of Cups. Okay, Capricorn. So, King is about knowledge and info. And the Cups, of course, is about emotion. Something that you have become aware of. Yeah, something that you've become aware of. You are being asked to deal with what it is you've learned. Deal with it with the emotional side of yourself, as opposed to the more logical or thought. Now it's crazy because the King of Cups has scales here. There's also scales here in the Justice card. Okay. Whatever it is that is going on, in order for the scales to balance in your favor, you're going to need to have, you're definitely going to have to be in a more emotional, but a good emotional headspace. See how he's kind of smiling? Whatever that emotion is, make sure that it leans more toward a pleasant. If we want this scale to balance, that is in this King of Cups and this Justice card, this major area of your life, you're going to have to be softer. You're going to have to come at it from using the heart space as opposed to just using straight up mental. And also too, with these scales, you very well may benefit from doing both, emotional and logical, using your mind and your heart. Four of Swords. All right. All right, Capricorn. So my dears, through this whole process, this is about rest. Get some sleep. Take the naps when you need it to. If you're being emotionally drained and mentally drained, take a nap. Even if it's you coming in after work and just laying down really quickly on your bed, or grabbing a pillow and grabbing a little blanket and going to sleep on your couch. But rest. Whenever you feel that drowsy feeling and you have an area that you can just kind of pause, close your eyes, and refresh through rest very quickly, do that. And Five of Swords. My goodness. My goodness. Five of Swords. Fives are about change as well. So there's definitely some kind of change here that may be unexpected. And sometimes when things hit us unexpectedly, especially when it comes to a drastic and dramatic change, like I said, we had 3 major arcana cards in the middle, so this is big. This is a big situation, a big deal for you. Don't fight the change. Don't try to take on more than you can handle. Do what you can. Be loving. Be diplomatic. Fight the good fight. Do what you have to do, but don't over exhaust yourself. Don't overdo it, okay? Bottom of the deck energy here is Page of Swords. And for me, that Page of Swords is smiling, looks very victorious. Okay? And with pages, it's about new paths, rookie energy. Maybe, just maybe, as you're going through this situation, to help you pull yourself out of it the correct way, keep that smile on your face, dealing with that sword energy. Swords are about thought. Okay? Keep positive thoughts through this whole process. Do not allow yourself to get into a funk. And that's another reason why rest is so very important through this particular situation, okay? Also, to this fight that you're trying to handle and take on, sometimes fighting by yourself is not always the best thing. You may need a team. You may need help fighting a particular battle. And it's okay. It's okay to get that help. As you deal with whatever it is you're dealing with in life. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more messages for Sun, Moon, and Rising Capricorn. We have communication is key. Ooh, okay, Moon and Gemini. Surrender to the divine. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, Capricorn. So communication is key. Make sure that you're talking, you're keeping the lines of communication open when dealing with certain people and talking things out. Okay, communication is key in figuring things out and making sure that things are working out the way that it needs to in your daily life. Surrender to the divine. Detach, let go, let the universe handle your handles sometimes. That could very well be the help that I just was talking about as we were finishing up the tarot reading. Okay? But surrendering to the divine, you cannot go wrong. That is the universe. That is the all. That is your spirit guide, your angels, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity, deities, gods, goddesses. However you tend to worship and who your team is, surrender to them and let them take charge. Okay? And be bold and make the first move. Stop sitting back on your haunches. If you see something that you want, go after it, whether that is a person, whether that is a career move, or whether that, whatever it is. Be bold and make the first move. Do not wait for someone else to take the reins and take control, okay? All right, some more messages for Sun, Moon, and Rising, Capricorn. Water. Emotions are at their peak. The Knight, triumph over adversity. And the Seer, follow your intuition. Surrender to the divine. Ties in for follow your intuition. Okay, Capricorn. So with water, emotions are at their peak. Like I said, with this balance, with this justice card and the scales and the King of Cups, there's something that's going on with this change that's just shaken some of you to your core. So emotions are going to be at your peak, at their top. It's okay, feel your emotions, but do not allow just your emotions to run the show. Okay, remember I was saying with the scales, that is a matter of balancing your thoughts. So your heart and your minds. Like we said earlier. You guys can probably hear the rain coming down. It's hitting my windshield. Hitting my window. Sorry, I had some cards fall. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm trying to get these cards together. Don't y'all just hate when the cards just spray out of your hands? Alright, let's go ahead and get some more messages. Oh, I'm sorry. The Knight. I'm all over the place. The Knight, triumph over adversity. You'll start to see things working out for you in the way that you need it to. All right. Just move on your instincts. The Knight is about movement and action. So take inspired actions. Move on your instincts by following your intuition. Okay. Those are the instincts you're going to move on. Okay. Hunger. Ooh, that passion. Magic. And growth. All right, Capricorn. So whatever that hunger is, whatever that passion is that's striving for you, keep aiming for it, because that is where you're going to get the most success. When you really, really are into something and passionate about something and moving toward that, what it is that you're really excited and passionate about, magical things happen, and growth becomes just crazy for you. Okay, you'll start to see a lot of growth and a lot of movement and a lot of, you know, leeway happening for you. Okay. Messages for Sun, Moon, and Rising, Capricorn. Oh, good God. Requires stillness. Mend a relationship. Choose words carefully. Some of you are being called on to become still. Allow things to, again, happen the way that they need to. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to ask questions. What do we say in that Moonology card? Surrender to the divine. Allow your spiritual team to take over. Okay. Mend a relationship. Some of you may need to fix a relationship with yourself, fix a relationship with a family member, someone at work, or someone in your friendship circle. And very possibly someone who you are dealing with in a more intimate personal relationship as well. And choose words wisely, carefully. Just, sometimes it's not always good to fly off the handle, especially when people may make us want to cuss, but sometimes cussing somebody out is not always the best thing, and you don't want to have to say something that you meant but you didn't really mean to hurt the person's feelings, and then have to go and change things up and again mend a relationship. So I feel that with the choose your words carefully, the the little angry symbols right there, so that you don't have to go back and mend a relationship unnecessarily. Choose your words carefully, and this is another reason why it requires stillness. You need to stop and think before you strike like a snake. Before you strike and sink them fangs into whomever, slow down, become still, choose your words quietly, and then we won't have to mend no relationships and fix nothing, okay? All right, and final cards are going to be the angel number cards for you. We have 413, synergy. 2713, mindfulness. Requires stillness. When you're still, you're mindful. And 202, perseverance. So whatever it is that you're going after, keep pushing. Keep moving toward it so that you get the things that it is that you want. Okay? All right, Capricorn, there you guys have it. There is your reading. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys the next time.